Ruto was in Nakuru County today, and as usual, politics took a center stage. Ruto talked about the ongoing supremacy battle between Rigathi Gachagua and Ndindi Nyoro. I want us to listen to William Ruto, after which we'll dissect those remarks for Kenyans to understand the hypocrisy in William Ruto's remarks. Have a look at this.
Hiyo, si ndio? So mimi nataka niwaulize the young leaders, the leaders in UDA, the leaders in Kenya Kwanza, let us work together so that we make sure that we deliver to the people of Kenya, because we have an assignment from the people of Kenya upon which we must deliver. Tumekubaliana jameni? Watu wa Nakuru mtatusaidia kufanya hiyo kazi pamoja? Mtatuombea, naomba maombi jameni, mtatuombea ndio mambo hii iende sawa sawa. So asanteni sana, mimi nawapenda sana, nawatakia baraka ya Mungu, mwadhani amuradhime.
If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Where is the hypocrisy? Let me start by saying this. Ruto is the force behind Ndindi Nyoro. All these supremacy wars we are seeing on the mountain, Ruto is behind those wars and is doing what we call divide and rule. Ruto does not want a single individual to emerge as the mountain political kingpin. If that individual emerges, then William Ruto's control of the mountain vote will be at stake. He wants confusion to be on the mountain so that the status quo can remain, so that he can continue controlling the mountain vote. And we still remember, in 2022, when Ruto was campaigning there, he installed himself as the mountain political kingpin. He does not want anybody challenging that. So if he sees Rigathi trying to consolidate the mountain vote, to bring the mountain together to rally around him, that scares William Ruto. So Ruto unleashes Ndindi Nyoro to counter him. And when he sees Ndindi Nyoro is coming very hot, he cools him down. And today in Nakuru, he was just cooling down Ndindi Nyoro. But he has already sent a very strong warning to Rigathi Gachagua that if you continue with this your politics of kingpinship, then I'll unleash Ndindi Nyoro and you will be rendered irrelevant. I'm saying that because Rigathi has been going in several parts of the mountain trying to install himself as the region's political leader, the kingpin. And he has been getting some attraction. He has been getting some support. Ruto saw that as a threat. So Rigathi had to be stopped. And that's how Ndindi Nyoro came up. I believe that Ndindi Nyoro might have gone too fast than maybe William Ruto thought. So Ruto has to cool him a bit. What's the end game of all this? William Ruto has no problem having Rigathi Gachagua as his running mate come the next election. What William Ruto does not want, he don't want to have a strong Rigathi Gachagua come 2027, in that with a strong Rigathi Gachagua, William Ruto will be forced to beg support from Rigathi. which William Ruto does not want to do. So I'm seeing a very high possibility where William Ruto will be controlling these two warring factions. If Rigathi is becoming troublesome, Ndindi Nyoro is being unleashed on him. If Rigathi cools down or rather calms down, Ndindi Nyoro is also being calmed down. That is the kind of politics I'm seeing William Ruto will play with these leaders on the mountain till 2027. If the status quo remains the same, Ruto will most definitely still pick Rigathi Gachagua as his running mate. If the rebellion on the mountain continues, then Ruto might be forced to drop Rigathi Gachagua and to appoint somebody else, but from the mountain, as his possible running mate. And I'm saying that because if you look at all regions across the country, the only place I still maintain and I believe Ruto can lie to them and they can at least buy the lies is the mountain. Across the country, Kenyans already know who William Ruto is. I don't think William Ruto will pick a running mate in any other part of the country apart from the mountain. The game plan here, and which Kenyans should now understand, the mountain and the Kalenjin Rift Valley, their game, their aim is to rotate power between themselves. So Ruto can go to Western, lie that, upon me leaving power can support one of you. Those are just lies. Even if you will do that, the mountain and the Kalenjin Rift Valley most definitely can pull a surprise on him. So Ruto is just there to divide and to rule. And the hypocrisy is that he's the one using Ndindi Nyoro to cause all those wars on the mountain. And listening to Ruto again, he seems to be killing two birds with the same stone. He's saying walielewana na Rigathi Gachagua to mentor young leaders. They are not like those other leaders. What Ruto is just trying to do, he's just trying to deter Rigathi Gachagua and his allies from fighting Ndindi Nyoro. And I'm saying that because yesterday and some few days ago, Rigathi and his allies have been seriously attacking Ndindi Nyoro and his team. So he's just trying to deter Rigathi and his allies from attacking Ndindi Nyoro by saying that mimi na Rigathi tulikubaliana to mentor young leaders. He's just trying to deter Rigathi from attacking Ndindi Nyoro. And is, in other words, trying to confirm that he might be behind Ndindi Nyoro because he's saying walikubaliana to mentor the young leaders. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. And to any other person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Let's meet in our next analysis.